Thank you all for coming. It is a great honor today to be able to kick off our festivities here with an official proclamation. This is my first proclamation honoring an employee of this city. I have known Captain Oates only briefly, but in the time that we've known each other, I have been greatly impressed. I just came from a celebration for the 50th anniversary of Hack, and everyone in the audience was thrilled and excited that she was coming to join the community college. And I thought to myself, what is the city's loss is indeed Hack's gain, and it is still part of the special bond that we have between ourselves and Hack. So with great austerity, I shall read the official proclamation. Whereas Captain Annette Oates is retiring from the Harrisburg Bureau of Police after 28 years of service. And whereas Captain Oates was born and raised in the Harrisburg area, graduated from Central Dauphin High School, and received a Bachelor of Science degree in Administration of Justice from Penn State University. And whereas Captain Oates was hired by the Harrisburg Bureau of Police on August 1st, 1986. And whereas Captain Oates received her Act 120 certification from the Hershey State Police Academy, graduating in the top of her class. And whereas in 1991, Captain Oates was promoted to corporal and was transferred to the forensic unit in the Criminal Investigation Division, where she became a senior crime scene analyst and an expert in fingerprint testimony in Dauphin County Court. And whereas Captain Oates was promoted to sergeant in 1995 and to lieutenant in 2001. And whereas on April 25th, 2011, Captain Oates became the captain of the Uniform Patrol Division and served in this role until her retirement. And whereas Captain Oates was the vice president of the Police Athletic League and was instrumental in the resurrection of that important program. Now, therefore, I, Eric Pappenfuss, the mayor of the city of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, do hereby this day recognize and honor the retirement of Captain Annette Oates. And be it further proclaimed that I have hereto set my hand and seal this 4th day of March in the year of our Lord 2014, expressing great gratitude for her service and best wishes to Captain Oates, and do hereby deliver unto her hands this proclamation with all due appreciation in the great city of Harrisburg, capital of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Congratulations, Captain Oates. Thank you. It is an honor. With that, I would like to hand the microphones over to our chief for some heartfelt words.
Thank you. I can recall many, many years ago in the 80s when I first met Captain Oates. We were both young police officers. I had a whole head full of hair back then. But Captain Oates looked the same. She's always looked young. She's always looked dedicated. She's always looked full of life, full of vigor. She's always been out there on the streets of this city every day in, day out, doing her job. She rose up through the ranks because she was a dedicated officer, and she still is. I'm going to really, I feel the loss of Captain Oates now. Her and I got along really well. We talked every day. We consider things that we should do for the city and how we can do things in the city here. It takes a special person to get up, to come to work day in, day out, 28 years straight, day in, day out. And as a police officer, you don't really know if it's going to be your last call, your curtain call, because a police officer's day is never really planned. You know, we just go from call to call, not knowing, you know, what the next call is going to bring us. But every day for 28 years, Captain knows she's got up and she answered that call. You know, just yesterday in Phoenix, in Arizona, there were 2 officers going out serving a felony warrant, a 21-year veteran. He was gunned down. A 9-year officer, veteran officer, he's critically injured. He's still fighting for his life. And it takes special people to answer that call day in and like day out. And to do it for 28 years is really special. So on behalf of Harrisburg City, Captain Oates, it's been a pleasure serving with you. I'm looking forward to serving with you when you become the police chief up at HAC. We've already talked about, doing training exercises together and everything, so she's not going far. I'm going to pick up the phone and say, hey, Annette, hey, what's going on today? Anyway, I'm really happy for you, and you really earned this here, and we all wish you the best. I know that her official last day is Thursday, but I'm going to present you with your retirement badge right now. This is something that we all look forward to, a retirement badge. It's really special. Anyway, on behalf of the mayor and Harrisburg City, we all thank you for your services. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. It has been an honor to have served the city of Harrisburg for 28 years and to have worked with all the men and women here at the Harrisburg Bureau of Police. You guys are a very hardworking, dedicated group of individuals, and you're doing a thankless job. And I wanted you to know how grateful I am for the job you've done since I've been here. Your support means a lot to me. I'd also like to thank Chief Carter for his friendship for the last 27 years, and his support for me as a captain. I have to tell one funny story about Chief Carter when he first became chief. We went to a church event, and Chief Carter was introduced, and he got up and he said, "I'm Chief Carter, I'm Moses. This is Captain Oates, she is Aaron." And I said, okay, I've been called a lot of things in my career, but I've never been called a biblical character. So that's kind of how our little relationship here kicked off, and so I always refer to him as Moses, and I'm his Aaron. I've had a lot of great experiences here in the police department. I have a lot of great memories that I will never forget, and everyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge football fan. And every football player wants to make it to the Super Bowl. And making it here today to my retirement is like my Super Bowl. And this is my Super Bowl ring. And now I'm choking up. So I just want to say thanks.
Thank you. And as we bid you a farewell, I think we should also take a moment and just recognize your family, which is here with you. Your parents, your mother and your father, your sister-in-law. Would you like to come up? Well, please do.
Oh, and my husband.
And your husband.
Gary. God.
Thank you. I think it is perhaps a truism that anyone who devotes themselves to a life of public service requires the strong, loving bonds of one's family, one's parents, one's in-law, one's spouse. I know I rely deeply on my own family to motivate me on a regular basis, and we thank you all for allowing us so many years of faithful service of Captain Oates here in Harrisburg. And with that, we will remove the cameras, and you will all feel free to come up and partake in the wonderful refreshments that have been donated for this special occasion. Thank you.